Avatar: Fire and Ash is the highly anticipated third installment in James Cameron's groundbreaking Avatar franchise, set to premiere on December 19, 2025. Building on the success of Avatar 2009 and Avatar: The Way of Water 2022, this chapter takes audiences deeper into the rich and diverse world of Pandora, while shifting the central conflict from human versus Nausicaa to a more complex internal clash among the Nausicaa clans themselves. With a renewed focus on emotional depth, spiritual tension, and cultural divergence, Fire and Ash introduces new Nausicaa factions, including the fiery and warlike Ash people, who challenge the established beliefs of Aiwa and the peaceful ways of other clans. Directed by James Cameron and co-written with Rick Jaffa, Amanda Silver, Josh Friedman, and Shane Salerno, the film expands the lore of Pandora with new volcanic landscapes and sky-dwelling tribes like the Wind Traders. As returning characters like Jake Sully and Neytiri struggle with grief and protect their family in a fractured world, the story explores themes of loss, identity, and ideological extremism. With advanced visual effects, emotionally charged storytelling, and immersive world building, Avatar: Fire and Ash promises to be a cinematic milestone, redefining the franchise's legacy while setting the stage for future sequels. Fire and Ash pushes the boundaries of the Avatar universe by introducing a darker, more complex conflict that centers on division among the Nausicaa themselves. While the first two films in the franchise emphasize the struggle between the indigenous Nausicaa and human colonizers, this third installment deepens the narrative by highlighting cultural and ideological rifts within the Nausicaa. Central to this internal conflict is the introduction of the Ash people, a fiery and militant Nausicaa clan that dwells in the volcanic regions of Pandora. Unlike the forest and reef clans that revere Aiwa and live in harmony with nature, the Ash people reject traditional spirituality and instead embrace fire as a source of power, survival, and warfare. The Ash people are led by a formidable new character, Varong, portrayed by Oona Chaplin. Described as proud, aggressive, and survivalist, Varang's clan challenges the unity of the Nausicaa by promoting a philosophy grounded in strength and control rather than balance and interconnectedness. This ideological difference introduces a new kind of antagonist, one that isn't entirely evil, but rather shaped by harsh environmental and cultural realities. Cameron himself has stated that this film will not portray its villains in a black and white fashion, but will instead show the nuances of survival, belief systems, and leadership. Alongside the Ash people, Fire and Ash introduces another fascinating faction, the Wind Traders. This nomadic clan travels Pandora in floating, jellyfish-like airships, symbolizing freedom, innovation, and exploration. Led by Palak, played by David Thewlis, the Wind Traders offer a stark contrast to the grounded and militant Ash people, providing a spectrum of Nausicaa worldviews that add depth to the film's thematic structure. Returning characters from previous films, Jake Sully, Sam Worthington, Neytiri, Zoe Saldaña, Kiri, Sigourney Weaver, and Spider, Jack Champion, grapple with the trauma of past events, including the death of Jake and Neytiri's son, Nedium. Their grief serves as a powerful emotional thread throughout the story, compelling them to question their role in a world that seems increasingly divided. Stephen Lang also returns as Colonel Quaritch in his recombinant Nausicaa form, and his alliances in this installment remain ambiguous, potentially aligning with the Ash people in pursuit of vengeance or survival. Visually, Avatar: Fire and Ash promises to be a cinematic marvel. With a runtime expected to exceed 3.5 hours, the film explores previously unseen volcanic and skybound regions of Pandora. New rendering technology has been developed to portray volcanic ash, fire, and molten environments with unprecedented realism. The combination of IMAX 3D cinematography, cutting-edge CGI by Weta FX, and James Cameron's signature world building is expected to offer a fully immersive experience. In summary, Avatar: Fire and Ash builds upon the emotional, spiritual, and ecological foundations of its predecessors while charting new territory in its exploration of internal conflict and cultural divergence. By expanding the Nausicaa universe and deepening the stakes through grief, ideological rifts, and complex new societies, The film sets the stage for a bold evolution in one of cinema's most ambitious franchises. And there you have it. Avatar: Fire and Ash isn't just another sequel. It's a bold step deeper into the heart of Pandora, where fire meets faith and survival challenges tradition. With new clans, emotional stakes, and mind-blowing visuals, James Cameron is setting up what could be the most intense chapter of the franchise yet. If you're excited to see the Ash people, Skyfaring Wind Traders, and the Sully family face their biggest test yet, let us know in the comments. Are you Team Iowa or Team Fire? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the Avatar universe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in Pandora.